Some songs don't just survive time, they shape it. As these iconic tracks turn 40 in 2026, they still sound alive, still feel relevant, and still show up in our daily lives. They weren't just hits of their moment, they helped change the direction of pop, rock, and mainstream music itself. This isn't about nostalgia, it's about songs so strong they outlived trends, and quietly rewrote music history along the way.
Just another Manic Monday.
Number 1. Manic Monday, The Bangles.
Wish it was Sunday.
Monday mornings rarely feel musical, but this one somehow does. Manic Monday captures that half-awake dread of routine, wrapped in a melody that sounds brighter than the emotion underneath. The tension is right there.
Have to catch an early train, got to be to it bad.
Cheerful pop masking quiet exhaustion. Written by Prince under the pseudonym Christopher, the song was a gift, but also a test of identity for the Bangles, who were often underestimated as a manufactured pop act.
Take me so long just to figure out what I'm gonna.
When it reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1986, it cemented their mainstream success while subtly boxing them into a sound critics love to dismiss. Decades on, it still plays like a smile you wear while running late. Some songs understand adulthood before we do. Number 2. Everybody Have Fun Tonight, Wang Chung. This song doesn't ask, it commands. Everybody Have Fun Tonight feels like neon lights flickering in a crowded room. Joy delivered with urgency. Yet beneath the chant-along chorus sits a strange contradiction. Forced celebration. Wang Chung leaned into maximalist pop at a moment when restraint was unfashionable, and it paid off. The song hit number 2 in the US, turning the band into an emblem of mid-80s excess. Still, its relentless push to feel good hints at something fragile.
Move it down to the ground, bring it up.
Like happiness that might vanish if the music stops. 40 years later, it's still irresistible.
Everybody have fun tonight.
And slightly unsettling. Sometimes the loudest party songs reveal how badly we want escape. Number 3. Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins.
Twilight, spreading out her wings tonight.
The first notes feel like acceleration. Danger Zone doesn't ease in, it launches. Built for adrenaline, it became inseparable from Top Gun, where Loggins' voice practically was the engine. The tension here lies in purpose. A song designed for spectacle that ended up defining an artist's reputation. By 1986, Loggins already had hits, but this track locked him into the role of Hollywood's go-to thrill soundtrack. It stormed the charts and embedded itself in pop culture forever. Yet outside the fighter jets and slow-motion visuals, it's about risk, choosing speed over safety. Some songs don't age, they just keep flying past you. Stick around and subscribe. Number 5. The Final Countdown, Europe. It starts with a synth line that feels ceremonial, almost absurdly dramatic. The Final Countdown sounds like departure music for something enormous, and in a way, it was.
Still we stand tall.
Written originally as a show intro, the song took on a life far beyond its intent, becoming a global hit and a shorthand for anticipation itself. Europe couldn't escape it. The track eclipsed everything else they recorded. Yet, that's the tension. A song about leaving that never left. 40 years on, it still signals beginnings, not endings. Some songs stop belonging to their creators and become public signals for change. 6. Human, The Human League. There's a quiet ache in the space between the notes of Human. It doesn't rush you, it waits. By 1986, the Human League were already defined by icy synths and detached cool. But this song cracked that surface open. The tension comes from vulnerability colliding with expectation. Fans wanted futurism, not confession. When it reached #1 in the US, it proved that restraint could be just as powerful as spectacle. Yet that success nudged the band further into adult contemporary territory. A shift that divided longtime listeners. Still, the lyrics' admission of weakness remains timeless. Some songs don't demand understanding. They ask for forgiveness we rarely give ourselves. 7. Take My Breath Away, Berlin. This song arrives like a held breath that never quite releases. Take My Breath Away floats, suspended between intimacy and distance, its pulse slowed to a near standstill. For Berlin, known for edgier new wave textures, the contrast was stark. Written for Top Gun, the track became unavoidable, winning an Academy Award and topping charts worldwide. Success, however, came with consequence. The band felt eclipsed by a ballad that didn't reflect their core identity, and internal strain followed soon after. Yet listeners embraced it as a pure emotional moment, stripped of irony. Even now, it lingers softly in the air. Some hits don't shout, they quietly rearrange your heartbeat. 8. Papa Don't Preach, Madonna. There's defiance baked into the opening notes. Papa Don't Preach didn't just play, it confronted. Madonna stepped into moral controversy head first, telling a story that unsettled radio, parents, and politicians alike. The tension was unmistakable. Ability paired with uncomfortable agency. When the song hit #1, it proved she could steer mainstream culture into difficult conversations without losing momentum. Critics argued over the message, but Madonna controlled the narrative, using provocation as authorship rather than shock. Decades later, the song still feels unflinching. It reminds us that pop can be both catchy and confrontational. Sometimes growing up sounds like standing your ground, even when the room goes quiet. 9. Addicted to Love, Robert Palmer. The beat is tight, almost clinical, but the obsession underneath is anything but. Addicted to Love thrives on contrast, cool presentation masking compulsion. Robert Palmer reinvented his public image overnight with this song. Pairing sharp suits and detached vocals with a video so iconic it nearly overshadowed the music. The track soared to #1, redefining him for a new generation. Yet that reinvention came at a cost. Flattening a career known for stylistic range into a single, unforgettable snapshot. Still, the song endures because it understands fixation without glamorizing it. Some hits don't age because desire itself never learns restraint. 10. Higher Love, Steve Winwood. Higher Love feels like sunrise after a long, restless night. There's warmth in it, but also searching, a sense of reaching for something just out of frame. Winwood had already lived several musical lifetimes by 1986, and this song marked a moment of renewal rather than reinvention. Topping the charts and winning Grammys, it reintroduced him as a solo artist grounded in soul rather than nostalgia. The tension lies in sincerity during an era obsessed with polish. Its appeal wasn't flash. It was longing articulated clearly. Even now, it sounds like motion rather than arrival. Some songs don't promise answers. They remind you why the search matters.
Movie show, thinking nasty thoughts.
11. Nasty, Janet Jackson.
I better be a gentleman or turn me off.
Nasty doesn't ease its way in, it snaps. The rhythm is sharp, the attitude sharper, and the message unmistakable. Janet Jackson used this song to redraw the lines around her public image, stepping out from control and expectation into something firmer.
Oh, you nasty boys. Nasty boys.
The tension sits in empowerment meeting exposure. Confidence invites judgment. Produced with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, the track became a cornerstone of control, climbing the charts while rewriting how young women in pop could speak back.
The only nasty thing I like is a nasty groove.
It wasn't just a hit, it was a declaration that couldn't be softened.
Oh, you nasty boys. Nasty.
Some songs don't ask for space, they claim it and refuse to apologize. 12. Walk This Way, Run-D.M.C. and Aerosmith. The opening footstep feels symbolic. Hip-hop literally walking into rock's house. This version of Walk This Way wasn't just a cover, it was a collision. The tension came from worlds that weren't supposed to meet, yet somehow locked perfectly in step. When it hit MTV in 1986, it broke down barriers that had quietly hardened for years, reviving Aerosmith's career while pushing Run-D.M.C. into new cultural territory. The song became bigger than either act, standing as proof that genre lines were negotiable. It still plays like a handshake across history. Some moments don't just age well, they permanently change the map. 13. Invisible Touch, Genesis. There's a smoothness to Invisible Touch that almost disguises its unease. The melody glides, but the lyrics circle obsession and emotional imbalance. Genesis leaned fully into pop clarity here, and it paid off with their first US #1 single. Still, that success sharpened an internal divide. Longtime fans missed the labyrinths of progressive rock, while new listeners embraced immediacy. The song represents a band choosing connection over complexity, even if it meant leaving parts of themselves behind. 40 years later, it still feels effortlessly catchy and quietly strange. Some songs are proof that simplicity can carry its own kind of weight. 14. Kiss, Prince. Kiss feels almost unfinished, like Prince dared the listener to lean closer. Stripped down, playful, and unapologetically odd, it thrived on what it didn't include. The tension here is restraint as power, funk reduced to its nerve endings. Originally written for another group, Prince reclaimed it, and the decision paid off with a #1 hit that defied radio logic.
I wanna be your fantasy.
Falsetto, silence, and snap all became weapons. Even now, it sounds untouchable, immune to trends. The song didn't chase desire, it teased it.
Be my girl, you don't have to be cool.
Some artists don't fill space, they control it, and the echo does the rest.
The Big Dipper.
15. Sledgehammer, Peter Gabriel.
You could have a fun car.
Sledgehammer opens with warmth and ends with transformation. It's playful, soulful, and quietly radical. Gabriel wrapped vulnerability in groove, pairing deeply human longing with groundbreaking visuals that dominated MTV. The song became his biggest hit, but its tension lies in contrast. Intimacy delivered through spectacle. Claymation, stop motion, fruit, and feathers, turned it into an era-defining moment, sometimes overshadowing the emotional core. Still, listeners kept coming back because it felt alive. 4 decades on, it remains joyful without being shallow. Some songs hit hard not because they shout, but because they remind us connection can be tender and strange at the same time. What's striking about these songs isn't just that they're 40 years old, it's that they're still in motion. They didn't freeze in 1986. They followed us forward, changing meanings as we changed with them. Each one carries ambition, compromise, confidence, doubt, pieces of the people who made them, and the people who kept them alive. Maybe that's why they last. Not because they were perfect, but because they were honest enough to grow beyond their moment. Which of these still feels most present in your life today? And if you enjoy spending time with music like this, thinking about where it came from and why it stayed, you're always welcome to subscribe and keep the conversation going.